We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. Who's ready to rip some Heritage baseball with me? We got 3 cases of 2026 Topps Heritage. Let's get right into it. Appreciate the fill on this one, guys. Everyone jumping in. It is the late night break here. I am ready. This will actually be my first, these will be my first cases of Heritage that I've ripped so far. I was gone last weekend when Heritage came out. And there's case number 2. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get into it. I've seen all sorts of sweet stuff get pulled. And now it's my turn. Let me know who's here and hanging out with us on the late night break. There she is. It's a beauty of a sight right there. It is a beauty of a sight. There's our money mitt. And let's crack in. What up, Matthew? Yeah, it's a little bit longer of a break. It's all right. I'm not mad at it. Hey, what do I say every week? These Saturday nights are meant for ripping all night long. This will be our last break of the evening. We'll have some fun with this one. These packs are not bad at all. I'm glad, actually. I've had Heritage packs before that have been super, super tough to open. These are quick. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I'm going to take my time with this first box just to see. Upside down, Michael Garcia. I think those are the high numbers. There's a gray Robinson Pena. Brian Wu on the chrome. James Wood gray. Ready in action inserts. There's Connolly Early with the blue. And we've got Patrick Bailey on a refractor and Emmanuel Machado with the image variation. There we go. Flipped upside down. That helps. Manny Machado image variation to start us off. What up, Larry? Luke Keish all day and a bunch of randoms. Perfect. Let's do it. Sean Murphy on the gray. There's Nico Horner on a blue. Carlos Estevez, gray. Javier Baez on the chrome. I'll sleeve up the big names. Oh, that's sweet. The Enterprise. Awesome insert. I'll be sleeving up the big names as we go of all this extra stuff, like the Roman Anthony, the gray on there, and the blue. And there's some ink right away. Warming Bernabel. I like it. Bernabel on the real one. Rookie ink. Colorado Rockies. Great one to start it. Michael Harris Chrome. Let's see a whole bunch of ink. Let's fade all the relics. Look at that Jorge Mateo real quick. There is Rafael Devers on a blue. Juan Soto gray. Andrew McCutchen. Jose Barrios, Ronald Blanco gray. With Gunnar Henderson on a refractor. It's a nice thing about this product. You can move through it pretty quick. Chandler Simpson, Austin Riley. I can't tell, is that black? No, it's not. That's definitely gray. Sung Kim on the blue speckle. Kyle Isbell, chrome. And then Taylor Ward with a chrome to wrap up box number 1. And we'll just flip through the backs real quick. Make sure we didn't miss any. Have we been seeing them flipped upside down for the most part, or no? 35 left to go. You guys get double the break here since I'm going through the backsides. That's a great question. I wish they would just have everything that is worth pulling out flipped upside down right away. And the Machado was flipped upside down, which helps. Still got to double check, though, just to make sure you're not missing anything. There's so much value in those variations. They can be really, really big cards. All right, there we go. That is box number 1. So like I said, I'm going to sleeve and top load the grays and chromes and blues of some of our bigger names. And then the rest of them I will just keep some stacks of here. All right, there we go, guys. guys. One box down. 35 left, but who's keeping count? Like that we got an auto right away. Like I said, this is my first case of Heritage that I'm ripping here this year. I don't know how Titus talked me into doing a Heritage 3-caser as my late night break tonight. Maybe he just wanted to see me stay up all night. Alright, here we go, guys. Box number 2. There's PCA on a blue. Mitch Keller. I believe the... that's not a high number. I'm not sure why those are upside down. O'Neal Cruz gray. There's Ballesteros on a refractor. Christian Campbell gray. Turn back the clock. Derek Jeter. The blue speckle. There is image variation. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Man, if the image variations are upside down like this, I might not have to go through the backs. Yoshi on the image variation. That's a sweet one. Owen Cassie, rookie chrome. Matt McLean, gray. Tatis, blue. Denzel Clark, gray. And there's a black. That's pretty evident. That's a black border. Evan Carter on our first black border for the Rangers. Barrios Chrome. We're looking for some more ink here. Like I said, we want to fade the relics as much as we can. There's Peyton Tolley. Nice blue chrome there. Trey Sweeney gray. And how about that? Back-to-back autos. Otto Kemp for the Philadelphia Phillies. Real one rookie ink. I like going back-to-back with ink to start it off. Freddie Peralta chrome. Give me a hot case with a whole bunch of autos. There's Luis Gil, blue speckle. Cal Raleigh gray. Taj Bradley refractor. Carson Kelly, blue speckle. Lars Nootbaar gray. Connolly early with a chrome. So some nice names pop up on these parallels already. There's Christian Walker, blue speckle. Bradley Rodriguez, gray. Josh Naylor, blue. Evan Carter with a chrome. And Dansby Swanson with a chrome to wrap up box number 2. Like I said, just making stacks. I don't think you guys want me to... I don't think you guys want to watch me sleeve for 2 hours here. I'm going to sleeve up the refractors, about 2 of those per box. So we can go through the refractors on the recap. They also look really good. I love a Heritage Chrome refractor. I'm going to flip through the backs again, just in case there's more than one variation. If I get through a handful of this case and everything, all the variations are upside down though, then I will stop going through the backs. What have the rest of the guys been doing on the Heritage cases that we've run? Have they been looking through every one still, even if the variations flipped upside down? Because usually if you're seeing one, you're usually only seeing like one variation per box. Sometimes less than that, obviously. Sometimes you're not getting any. All right, nothing there. Let's keep rolling. Can we keep hitting ink? That's the question. Or do we just burn our first, do we burn our 2 autos with our first 2 boxes? Is that going to be all the autos that we see in this case now? I hope not. We'll see. If I don't need to go through the back, so make this whole thing a bit quicker. But it's not too bad either way. All right, here we go, guys. Box 3, J-Rod on the blue. There's Gunnar Henderson gray. Chrome Dodgers duel, McAble gray. It's kind of sick. That teal's cool. Jonathan Aranda blue. Upside down, Andy Pages, base chrome, Gavin Sheets gray. Cal Raleigh on the blue, Kenley Jansen gray. And what is that? Refractor, Roman Anthony, that's sick. How gorgeous of a card is that? Roman Anthony with the Heritage Refractor. That'll play. We'll get that up top. Hurston Waldrop on just a base upside down. Cags on a blue speckle. That's gorgeous. Cags for the Royals. I'm going to get these guys up top on the showcase. Hopefully that entices some more to show up. Patrick Bailey gray. And relic this time. Ezekiel Tovar, Clubhouse Collection relic. Those are not going to fit into a 55. They're a little too big. A lot of the flagship relics you can usually get into a 55. They're definitely a bit smaller. Whoop. So our top load. Tovar for the Rockies. Michael Bush with a chrome. You guys going to be hanging out with me throughout the entire break? You guys going to make it? Freddie Freeman, blue. Nico Horner, gray. There is. How about a gold refractor? Evan Carter, number to 50. Like it. They've got the black border, too. Evan Carter coming through big. 40 of 50 on the gold refractor. That'll give us a full showcase here. Get that all up top. I like it. It's a nice looking showcase early in this one. Kyle Stowers blue, the rookie quad gray, Judge inserts. And this upside down. That's something on it. Weird. Upside down. How about another number parallel? Brendan Donovan, blue refractor, number 2/150 for the Cardinals. Like it. Like doubling down on some color. And then we've got the die cut there. Kerry Carpenter. I forget what they called this one. Kerry Carpenter. on the cutout for the Tigers. Dalton Rushing blue. Cal Raleigh record breaker gray. And Eugenio Suarez with the blue. Followed by Cole Young. Nice chrome Cole Young. And Kyle Stowers on the chrome. Yeah, so there I did not find a variation flipped over. So that one will definitely go through the backs on. The Decollage, that's what it is. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Now we are looking for a variation. We did have a bunch of other stuff in that box, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have a variation here. My eyes are going to start burning. I'm looking at this little small space right by the card number. Just looking for some writing. It tells me what kind of variation it is. It's a good thing my eyesight's still 20/20. At least I think it is. Last time I was at the doctor, it was. That may have been a couple years ago, though. Yeah, nothing for variations there. I'm still hanging my hat on the fact that I'm the only one in my immediate family that does not wear glasses at this point. I've made it this far. My sister had to get them when she was in like high school or something like that. Sorry, say that again, Gurok. Oh, swords are still perfect. I don't know that. I couldn't make that out. Yeah, Larry, for sure. I think we are set right now. We kind of got a full staff. We just recently hired on 2 new sorters to the team, so they've been able to keep us pretty caught up lately. I'm not sure how happy they will be with me that I'm doing another Heritage Pick Your Player, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, let's go. Next box here. There's Mike Yastrzemski blue. That's a sick image, actually. Hyesung Kim. Not an image variation somehow. I thought it would be. Upside down Willy Adames chrome. Curtis Mead gray. The rookies quad speckle. And there is refractor. Hyesung Kim. It's weird that they're doing the refractors upside down too. Connor Norby on the gray. I just saw the writing and thought it was going to be something. There's Edward Cabrera blue. Trey Turner gray. And how about Gunnar Henderson out of 77? The 1977 Gunnar. That's a sweet card. Orioles with the Gunnar out of 77. I like it. I'm going to keep it off. Actually, let's knock the Manny Machado image variation. Let's get Gunnar up top. That's a good looking card. Chase Dollander chrome. There is a blue Gunnar in the same box. Eugenio Suarez gray. And back-to-back relic boxes there. James Wood on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Tom Marte gray. Oh, I see what you mean, Gerbach. No, honestly, the issue is there are a lot of potential really big cards hiding in those variations. There's Christian Montez. on the blue, Nathan Eovaldi gray. I mean, think of like an Ohtani image variation. That's definitely one that I want to catch here and get up on the showcase. Adam Frazier blue, Dominic Smith gray. And there is refractor, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a little buyback, Ellie Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Sweet, those buybacks will be all going to the unassigned spots. Christian Campbell blue, Hunter Goodman gray. So we'll do our due diligence and go through the backs. Patrick Bailey blue, Hunter Brown chrome. And Jackson Holiday with a chrome to wrap that box up. Stacks of blues, grays, and chromes are going to get massive here really quick. Oop, that was definitely a thick sleeve. All right, let's go here. I'll just count this as double the fun. Being able to go through every card twice. I'm also terrible at talking while I'm in the middle of this. I'm just so locked in. All right, there we go. Box number 5 here. Gotta get back on this. Gotta get back on an auto streak here. It's also gonna take the sorters long enough to sort this, let alone if they have to start going back looking for image variations and stuff like that. It turns an already brutal sort into like the worst thing ever. Let's keep rolling here. George Springer with our first blue. Yuri Perez gray. There's Ketel Marte chrome. Luis Morales gray. Shane Baz blue. And refractor, Andre Granillo for the Cardinals. There's a gray quad rookie. Roki Sasaki blue, Alec Bohm gray. Curtis Mead with a base chrome. I forgot he was a White Sox now. There is Bubba Chandler on the inserts. Yuri Perez blue, Ryan Mountcastle gray. And relic again in this box, Freddie Freeman on the Clubhouse Collection relic. I want to see some low-numbered relics with some nice patches as we go here. Got Isbell Chrome. with Joe Ryan upside down. Brooks League blue and a Bryce Eldridge gray. Nice one for the Giants in the Bryce Eldridge spot. Big dog for the Giants. Juan Soto chrome for the Mets. Lars Nootbaar blue. Turn back the clock. Miggy gray. And refractor Andrew Abbott with another out of 77. Nice. Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 77 for the Braves. I like it. I like it. Well, not kegs for the time being. Keep getting some low numbered color up top. And there's a little buyback action. Record breaker 1976 Minnie Minoso for the White Sox. The oldest player to hit safely. How old was he? Turns 54 years of age later this year. What in the world? That's a story I did not know. Dylan Beavers with a nice blue. Jackson Jobe gray. Ryan Mountcastle blue. And Carson Williams on a chrome. That's a crazy story, actually. There's James Wood. Base chrome. 54 years old. All right, so he's 53 when that happens. They didn't have any other younger guys that wanted to play that game, or what? What's up, Cy? Yes, we do soccer as well. We do everything. Kind of like that they're keeping the image variations pretty rare in this. I think that helps the value of them overall. All right, nothing else there. Over 3 on variations. The last 3 boxes. I did see that, Gerbog. I didn't look into it too much. I just saw the initial story that went out where something like $3 million. I forget how much it was. I feel like it was like $3 million that he's claiming they mismanaged and is suing them now. Like, what in the world? How does that even happen? It sounds like not a good family feud to be having. Also, like, how bad does it have to get that you have to like basically sue your parents? What in the world? There's Anthony Siegler on a blue. Marcelo Gray. Second year Marcelo now. And, oh, that's a sweet one. Rookie Cup, Drake Baldwin relic. A little different than the normal Clubhouse Collection relic. Baldwin for the Braves. There's a chrome Tanner Bybee, Jordan Walker gray. Rookies chrome blue. Seriously? I did not catch that part of the story. That's ridiculous. Edwin Diaz chrome, Jaden Hill gray. Oh, no fun, no fun. Jaren Duran gray, Jeff McNeil, or Jaren Duran blue, Jeff McNeil gray. And the Deckle Edge, the rookies. Ryan Ritter, Bryce Matthews, Chad Stevens, and Cam Devaney. With the quad. Jazz Chisholm chrome. Marcelo Mayer with a blue. And a base right behind it. Jazz base. And double relic there. Riley Green with our regular clubhouse collection relic. And there's a refractor, Brian Rocchio for the Guardians. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the right way to go about things. There's a password on a blue, Roki Sasaki gray. Ellie chrome. And Bo Naylor with a chrome, Eduardo Rodriguez gray. Jaren Duran chrome. Jazz blue, Hunter green. Oh, that's a black, isn't it? Oh man, that's tough to tell on that one. That's got to be black. No, that's definitely gray. Dark gray. Dark gray on the Hunter green. There's Brandon Sproat blue. Jacob Young chrome. And refractor Max Fried to wrap up that box. That is one stack down. One stack down with 5 stacks left to go. Let's see, that's 38 minutes in with the intro and unboxing the cases. About 30 minutes a stack roughly. I like Bohm. He was a big prospect. Kind of fell off a little bit, but then came back hard. First out of 5 card, that's awesome. Alright, back at it now. Tanner Bybee on the blue. Addison Barger gray. There's Brendan Donovan on a base chrome. Jacob Young chrome. And the gray right behind it. And nice. How about Christian Campbell on the Real One ink for the Boston Red Sox? Our 3rd auto of the case thus far. Like a little 2nd year Real One ink. Let's see. We're gonna knock Roman Anthony on the refractor for now. Actually, let's knock Evan Carter on the gold. We'll switch that up a little bit. Keep roaming up top. Keep roaming up top. There's a refractor, Nolan Shanuel. Keep feeding me ink. Just keep feeding me ink here. There's Brenton Doyle blue, Brendan Donovan gray. Sproat rookie chrome for the Mets. Ernie Clement blue, Joe Ryan gray. That's my guy, Matthew. DeLauder, that's my guy. Sick Bryce Harper blue there. There's Cam Schlittler on a base. And J-Ram with a gray. Yeah, he's lighting it up right now. Dylan Beavers with a gray. Luis Castillo blue. If he can keep that up, oh my goodness. There is image variation. Nolan McLean. That's a sick one for the Mets. The rookie photo variation of Nolan McLean. Let's see here. Let's knock the Roman Anthony refractor. Let's do that for now. And there is J-Ram on a chrome, rookie quad gray. Dylan Beavers chrome base. And Declan Spencer Strider for the Braves. That is our third Declan Edge so far. Jonah Tong, nice blue. Luke Keyshaw on the gray. Rookie cup on Keyshaw. Edwin Diaz blue. Marcelo chrome. And a refractor. Zach McKinstry to wrap us up there. Handful of bare name rookies there to sleeve up. All right, I already found an image variation, but like I said, I'm just going to keep doing my due diligence because there is a nickname variation. That's why we go back through and look. Pete Crow Armstrong on the nickname variation. That's awesome. PCA for the Cubbies. How sweet is that? All right, we're going to knock our first auto off the showcase. Otto Kemp is going to get moved. That is, I forget what stack I started with. I'll just go through the back of all with the bum. That's kind of epic. I did not think we'd be getting an extra variation in the box that we already had one, but like I said, that's why we go through the backs here. Nicknames definitely more rare than just the base image variations. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the Guardians to call up Bazana now. The issue is I had very, very little faith in that team going into this year. And now DeLauder just starts going off. It's like, man, they sucked me right back in. What up, Young Tuna? We ripped some earlier tonight. This will be all I'm doing for the rest of the night is Heritage. We've been breaking Series 1 almost every day, though. upside down Kodai Senga. There's Bryce Terang, blue. Edward Cabrera, gray. And refractor, nice. Carson Williams on the rookie refractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. Like it. Like those big name rookie refractors. There's the Dodgers duel on a blue and a gray. Turn back the clock. Mike Piazza. Adam Frazier on the chrome. And Joe Liss. Mariners on the 50th anniversary buyback. I like this card design a lot, actually. That's our third buyback so far. Erickson Profar blue, Dylan Dingler gray, Ryan Weathers blue, Caminero with a chrome for the Rays, and the chrome quad rookie. There's Noah Cameron blue. Nice Bubba Chandler gray for the Pirates. Ronda chrome. Where's that hit at? Burleson blue, Justin Martinez gray. And there it is, Ozzie Albies with the Clubhouse collection relic for the Braves. I like how they did it with the base design on the window for the relics there. Alberto Hernandez chrome. Dolis Garcia blue. Going to Ron base. There's Cags on a gray. Keep giving me these big names. Keep giving me these big name parallels. Must see some numbered stuff for these guys now. There's Robinson Pena on a refractor. Chandler Simpson gray. Rock Power Roman Anthony. Michael Bush blue. Garrett Crochet on a base, or on a chrome. Luis Castillo gray. And that wraps up that box. Still rocking with Warming Bernabel in the money mitt for the time being. Looking for our first red auto. I need some red ink. I need a lot of red ink here. Give me a red auto in every case. I'll be the happiest guy in the world. We'll go back and do another streak of no variations in these next couple boxes. Four left in the first case of the three. Here we go again. Ramon Laureano, blue. Carson Williams with the nice gray border. There he is. Refractor, Justin Martinez. Jonah Tong. Rookie gray border for the Mets. Kelly Garcia, blue. Jordan Chrome and the rookie quad gray. Nathan Eovaldi, blue. Gray, Jose Caballero and O'Neal Cruz. Upside down, Samuel Basallo. Red in the edge there, all good. Samuel Basallo on a chrome. Kind of early, just a base. Carson Williams, blue. Keep it rolling. Moises Ballesteros, gray. And Ben Rice is our Clubhouse Collection relic with Brian Rocchio on a green to 99. Whole bunch of stuff to sleeve up here. Rafaela definitely looks like an image variation, but that's just the base. All right, so Ben Rice Clubhouse Collection relic and the Rocchio green chrome refractor number to 99. Load up these big rookies here. Plenty of stuff to go through on our recap. Grab a fresh pack of sleeves real quick. Second half of the box. Already got our relic. So we're not looking for ink. Christian Javier, blue. TJ Friedel, gray. Because there's always the off chance that there's an extra auto. Braxton Ashcraft, chrome. There's Stansby Swanson, blue. Gray Yamamoto. And refractor Keg, sick one there for the KC Royals. That's a great looking card. I like it. Keg spot. Getting some color. And another decal edge. How about Mookie Betts on the decal edge for the Dodgers? Sweet. I like that a lot. And Rennie Stennett on the 50th anniversary buyback. Pittsburgh Pirates going old school here on another buyback. Make Abel blue. Carson Weisenhunt gray. Robinson Pena blue. Yamamoto on the chrome. And there's a Lawrence Butler chrome to wrap us up. Definitely gonna have to move these grays, blues, and chromes into a different stack at some point here. I do not think we're gonna be able to get through all three cases. Just continuing to stack these up. There's so many of them. Luis Renfigo on a blue. Edwin Diaz gray. Roki Sasaki chrome. Dane Myers gray. Give me some more ink. Blue Yohan Duran. Sado Lopez chrome. Kyle Stowers gray. TJ Friedel blue. Chase Meidroth gray. And nice. Carson Williams. That true blue refractor, number to 150. That's a great card there. Carson Williams on the blue. We'll knock the Yamamoto image variation. Switch that up on the showcase. I like the numbered stuff. Ellie De La Cruz, blue and gray. With Junior Caminero on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Tampa Bay Rays there. And the Junior Caminero spot in the pick your player. Jordan Walker chrome. Brian Reynolds blue. Jarren Duran gray. And refractor Harrison Bader for the Phillies. Tyler Soderstrom blue, Trevor Rogers gray. Do I need to do check-ins with you guys every 10 minutes or so to make sure you're still awake? And Leon Roberts. Going old school again with the Astros buyback. Little James Wood blue, Langford gray. Josh Smith blue, Matt Olson chrome. And Ryan Mountcastle with the chrome to wrap us up. I'm going to bust back into my coffee here at some point soon. What time is it? 2:55 a.m. here in Minnesota. And there's a banner variation. Jung-Hoo Lee. So instead of having the banner up in the top like everything else, you got the baseball where the position is. Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants with that banner variation. It's another nice one that you don't see as much. You'll see the most of the regular image variations. All right, found another one. I'm glad I made the decision to look through the backs. Just too scary. Think about missing those. Into the wire, nice. I've not seen that, but I've heard it's good. Jen and I are watching, what's the show? Outlander now. The new season is just, they're 3 episodes into the, what's going to be the last season, I believe. So we binged that pretty hard before this new season came out. Now we're just watching it weekly. Which I do not want to start any show before it's actually officially over. I'd rather watch it all the way through at my leisure. The fact that I have to wait a week every single time to watch is so brutal. Brendan Donovan blue. Nick Kurtz, nice rookie cup gray. There's a refractor, Mark Vientos. As someone who's not an avid TV watcher, when I do watch TV, I want to be able to watch the whole thing. There's Jake Mangum, blue out of Lopez gray. And Nick Castellanos is our Clubhouse Collection relic for the Philadelphia Phillies. Taj Bradley chrome for the Twins. Blue Bob blue. Jake Mangum gray. Ballesteros chrome. Cole Reagan's gray. That is, who is that? Ichiro on the turn back the clock blue. Friedel blue. Friedel base chrome. Larnach gray. Ryan Pepio blue. Matt Olson gray. Big Christmas. Nice. 17 of 77 on the chrome black refractor. Those look amazing. The black refractor looks so good. Big Christmas shows up for the Guards. I believe he's going to be Cleveland unassigned. Sean Murphy blue. Dylan Cease gray. And nice Jonah Tong on the base chrome for the Mets. Dane Myers blue. Dalen Lyle gray. Give me some more color here. Otto Lopez blue. Josh Smith chrome. And upside down. Robert Hassel is the refractor at the very end. Last box. Oh, shoot. I definitely did not mean to do that. And I'm definitely now going to go back through some extra cards. Let's look through the image variations. I got too excited about the last box. So it happens when I start thinking ahead of myself. Give me a variation here. All right, we got nothing. I'm not sure. Just gonna go back through another little stack just to make sure I got everything from that box. Yep. All right, we're all set there. Now we can get into some last box mojo here, guys. Last box mojo of the first case, that is. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see some ink to wrap this up. There's Riley Green, blue. Josh Smith on gray. And refractor, Zach Gelov, Jazz Chisholm gray. Rookies quad, blue. Cole Reagans on the chrome, Mickey Moniak gray. Juan Soto with a blue, Isaac Collins gray. And Jesus Luzardo. Another black border here. I believe that's only our second one. Jesus Luzardo, black border for the Phillies. With a refractor, Trey Sweeney. Taj Bradley, blue and gray. And Kyle Schwarber is going to be the Clubhouse Collection relic to wrap us up there. Phillies with Schwarber on the board. Nice Bryce Eldridge chrome. It does not look like we'll have any ink here to wrap us up. Brent Rooker blue, Tanner Bybee gray. And refractor O'Neal Cruz. I believe it's the third refractor in this box. Usually only been seeing two. Joey Cantillo blue, Carlos Rodon gray. Yuri base. Curtis Mead blue, Seiya Suzuki gray. Saros blue, Morales chrome. And last but not least, Victor Scott chrome. And that, my friends, is case number 1 of our Saturday night late night 3-caser. 1 down and 2 to go. Technically not completely down yet. Let's go through the backs here. And we've got All-Star icon, Ketel Marte on the variation. So we want to get that All-Star icon on the bottom left. And last little bit. That is it. Now, our first case is wrapped up. And why don't we just jump right in to case number 2. I'm going to grab some coffee here. Chug a little bit to get me through. Let's go. Second case. We're starting off with Warming Bernabel. Real One ink in the Money Mitt. A lot of great color. A couple variations surrounding them on that showcase. No red ink in the first case. That means we're due for some here. Let's make it happen. We actually started off that first case with 2 autos back to back. We'll see if we can double down on that. Good luck here, guys. Jack Flaherty on the refractor. Brandon Pfaadt, gray. There's a blue rookie quad. Neil Cruz chrome, rookie quad, gray. There is Yoan Moncada, blue. Riley Green, record breaker, gray. Tyler Stevenson chrome. That Correa definitely looks like a variation that faked me out. There's a nice Trout blue. Stephen Kwan gray. And we're going to start it off with the relic here. Adolis Garcia, Texas Rangers on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Trey Sweeney chrome. Rafael Devers blue. Spencer Horwitz gray. And we got something coming up. Is it a little gold? Nice. Casey Schmidt. And we got a gold refractor in our first box. Mike, I agree with that 100%. And that Heritage 8-caser, that'll be on my dime. I'll let you guys all keep your same spots, and I'll just do it on my dime for you guys. There's Jorge Soler on a refractor. And Bradley Blaylock out of 77. Couple more parallels showing up here. Phillies, that is Christopher Sanchez, blue, Lubov gray. And Jack Leiter with the blue, Robbie Ray chrome. Upside down, Padres, Rhino Hearn refractor. Mike Yastrzemski blue, and Mason Wynn on a gray. Man, I was just talking about it earlier. It's like, I think this season I've had the least hope out of any season that we've had over the past handful of years, past couple of years, whatever it is. And then watching DeLauder come out hot like this, it's like, man, oh my goodness. He is so fun to watch. I was so down. It's like, man, the Tigers are so good this year. The Royals could be sneaky, especially if Witt has an MVP caliber season. But, yeah, I love it. I would also love to see Travis Bazzana get called up early this year. I want to see him so bad. You know, that means we're gonna have hopefully Series 2. I'd expect Series 2. We're gonna have some fun Guardians chases. Once again, with the Lauder getting worked into the mix. I don't think the Twins are gonna sniff 60. I really don't. That team is horrendous. I'm saying that's the best part about living in Minnesota and being close to the Twins stadium is tickets are basically free right now. I actually think they might be paying fans to go to the game just so there's people in the seats. Yeah, it'll be fun. It feels almost weird that baseball season's back already. Like, man, but we're basically in April now. Upside down J-Rod. There's Trevor Larnach on a chrome. Oh man, what is happening here? That's super annoying. Yuck. Blue Brooks Baldwin, Robert Hassel Gray, and Andrew McCutchen. Clubhouse Collection Relic for the Pirates. Ryan Mountcastle on a chrome. Oh, that's sweet. I love the throwback nod there. The personal connection to that year. It's a clean looking card. I really like this. I like this year's design. There we've got Cole Wilcox blue, Bobby Witt Jr. gray, George Springer blue, and J-Rod with the refractor. This refractors just pop so nicely. Kodai Senga chrome. Owen Cassie with a blue for the Cubs. Mark Vientos gray. And Mike Yastrzemski with the chrome. Juan Soto gray. That's Paul Skeens and an All-Stars blue for the Pirates. Yuri Perez gray, Ernie Clement, or Yuri Perez chrome, Ernie Clement gray. Really hope the rest of the case isn't like this. Byron Buxton blue, Robert Suarez gray. Austin Hayes on a blue, Curtis Mead gray. And there is Christian Montes de Oca on the refractor rookie. Dark Scubal blue, Jag Dreyer gray, and Keibert Ruiz on a chrome to wrap up that box. I'm flying through top loaders here, which is a good thing. All right, through the backs now. Give me a little variation action. Give me a throwback. There is All-Star Game. Ronald Acuna Jr. with the All-Star Game badge in the bottom left. Nice one for the Braves. It was our second All-Star game in a row for the variations. Nothing else there. All right. 2 boxes in to case number 2. Nothing changed on the showcase yet. It's a little warm-up start. A little warm-up start to this case. I was thinking about that. I don't know if Team Nags is awake right now. There's Vargas on a chrome, Edward Cabrera gray, Austin Martin blue, and SPCA on the refractor, Caden Dana gray. That'll definitely help. That'll definitely help get through this one a little quicker. Will Smith blue, Ryan McMahon gray. That's all right. I got nowhere else to be right now. There's a password on a chrome. Brandon Lau gray. And relic again. Dylan Cease. Clubhouse collection relic. All right. Well, I like that we're getting all of our relics out of the way so we can come back hot with some ink here soon. There's the chrome rookies quad. Edwin Diaz chrome. Honestly, the packs aren't the bad thing. It's really mainly the only not issue, but only hang up on this is having to go back through to find the short prints. There's Christian Campbell on a gray. Ellie chrome. Mike Tauchman blue. Carson Kelly gray. And Luis Gil on a refractor for the Yankees. And there's a buyback in there. Nelson Briels with the 1977 buyback. Handful of those so far. Jordan Westberg chrome. Young Kenzie Noel on the gray. Bryce Harper blue. Joe Ryan chrome. Josh Smith chrome. And William Contreras blue with a Jackson Churio gray. Yeah, it's the other thing that makes this break a little bit more time consuming. So just moving on right away to the next box. We're going through everything twice here. You can only go so fast flipping through. My eyes can only track so much. It's the worst feeling in the world going back through the backs of these and not finding a variation. Not because I'm worried about missing one. It's like, man, all that for nothing. All that for nothing. Alright, need some ink here soon. Now I'm just worried about this Bernabel auto in the mint, Mike. You might want to stay there. That's exactly it. It's a curse. The curse of Bernabel. There's Jaden Hill on a chrome. Nico Horner gray. Gavin Lux on blue. Bernabel's also probably why half this case is upside down. Adolis Garcia refractor. Cantillo gray. And there's Peyton Tully with a blue chrome. That's gray. Brent Sprout chrome. That's gonna be the. Oh, don't jinx me like that, Mike. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Ryan Fefio on a blue. Augustin Ramirez gray. And Augustin Ramirez is our first out of the second case. Miami Marlins on the Rookie Cup. Real One ink. I'll keep our showcase as it is right now. Put Augustin Ramirez off to the side. Darrell Hernaiz on the chrome. Well, we're going to need to do better than that to beat Bernabel. Didn't Bernabel have a stretch last year where he was like a stud and lighting it up? There's Ronald Blanco blue, Chandler Simpson gray. Like right when he got called up. J-Ram on a chrome. Or am I just imagining that? Or was that someone else on the Rockies? David Schneider blue, Arias gray. And Bryce Terang on the refractor for the Brewers. And there's the Deckle Edge. Simeon Woods Richardson for the Minnesota Twins. Josh Naylor blue, Hassan Kim gray, Anthony Siegler rookie blue, and Geraldo Perdomo on a chrome. Jacob Young chrome, Alejandro Kirk blue, and Stan Rafaela gray to wrap us up. All right, variation time. Last little stack, nothing yet. And there we go, right at the end. Gunnar Henderson on the image variation. Let's go on there for the Orioles. The Gunnar spot's looking good. Image variation and the 77 right up on top there. Could probably throw Gunnar in the money mitt. We're going to keep Bernabell up there, though. Just waiting for some red ink to come through. All right, here we go, guys. There is beat up a little bit on the corner, unfortunately. I really like this relic design. Juan Soto relic for the Mets. Kind of sweet there. I like that a lot. Juan Soto on the board. All right, Zach McKinstry, chrome. Castellanos, gray. There's Max Muncy on a blue. Tell me that Mookie's not an image variation. There we go. Look at that. Caught one. I like it. Mookie Betts on the image variation for the Dodgers. So, man, that's definitely got to be. There's a chrome quad. Parker Messick gray for the Guards. Yu Darvish on the blue. The password gray. And Decollage, Freddie Freeman. Well, the Dodgers here in this box. Nice Freeman Decal. And Seth Lugo with the rainbow foil, or not the rainbow foil, the refractor. Get the password top loaded up here. Last time we had that relic, we had an extra relic in the box. There's Ketel Marte black, Kyle Schwarber gray. And there we go. How about Colby Thomas on the rookie ink for the Athletics? Colby Thomas going to Z Blitzen. On the board, Z Blitzen, our second auto there, the case. Nolan Shanuel chrome. Oh, I said extra relic, but I'm fine taking the extra hit being an auto. Freddie Freeman, blue. Bradley Blaylock, gray. With... I felt a little bit different. That's weird. Oh, how about an all-star icon? Look at that. Kind of second one. That one me just felt different, but I did not notice the all-star icon there. Aaron Judge. Sick all-star variation. Reno Blanco chrome. So that's 2 variations and 2 hits out of this box so far. Trevor Rogers, blue. Barrios, gray. Max Fried on a chrome. I have no idea how I managed to just hit them both there. Josh Hader on a blue. Bryce Harper, gray. Willie Adames, blue. And Patrick Bailey on the refractor. Alejandro Kirk gray. Drake Baldwin rookie cut blue. And a Kyle Freeland gray. Do you have the judge spot in this one, Mike? It's quiet for the first bit. All right, I'm going to go through this really fast. We already found 2 variations in this box. No way there's a third, right? Awesome. All right, perfect. We'll get you on the board with some with a little variation action here now. And just as I suspected, there's nothing there. It's all right, though. I'm not mad at that one. 2 variations of the same box is always a good thing. All right, this is our halfway point here. Once we get done with this, we will have another case and a half to go. Oh, man. Don't tempt me with a good time, Mike. All right, let's see the halfway point. Austin Hayes on a chrome. Jose Altuve gray. And Reese Olson with a blue. Zach Gallen on the refractor. Owen Casey with a gray. I forgot Judge has real one autos in this one. There's Parker Meadows blue. Ryan Pepio gray. Zach Geloff chrome. There's a handful of big names with some base ink in this product. There's Jackson Merrill blue, Emmett Sheehan gray, and Luis Arias. That's not a Judge red auto. Luis Arias Clubhouse Collection relic for the Padres. Owen Casey with a chrome as well. There is Christian Montes blue, JJ Bleday gray. Here's some Bader chrome. That is Caden Dana with a chrome, Danny Jansen gray. And Logan Webb refractor for the Giants. With a base of Vladdy right behind him. There's a little buyback. Stan Bonson on the 50th anniversary stamp. Athletics on that one. There is Christian Moore. Yeah, Christian Moore's in here. Angels with the blue. Anthony Siegler, gray. Hunter Brown, blue. It's our first bit of Christian Moore color. Mitch Keller, chrome. And we got blue refractor here. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil, Christian Moore. Blue rookie refractor, number to 150. I like it. That's sick. Christian Moore, blue. We're just going to cheat on our showcase a little bit here. J-Rod, blue for the Mariners. Colton Cowser on the gray. That was a great box. A much needed box for the Christian Moore spot. That blue chrome is awesome. All right. To wrap up the first half of the break, do some variation searching again. There is image variation. All right, it's the banner variation. Excuse me. I think this is the second one we have. Banner variation, Jung-Hoo Lee. Giants with another SP. All right, so the one variation there, and there we go, guys. Halfway through. We are at an hour 45. A little off my pace. I wanted to kind of be, I wanted to see if I could get this in 3. Now the trick here is going to be to not slow down at 3:45 in the morning. Glad I saved all my coffee for the end of the night here. That was good planning on my part. Wilyer Abreu on a green, or on a blue. Cedric Mullins, gray. Bednar chrome. Tatis gray. There is Kyle Freeland, blue. And Caleb Durbin with the chrome refractor. William Contreras, gray. Terang blue, George Springer gray, and another decal edge. We've got Brian Reynolds, Pittsburgh Pirates on the decal. Getting a handful of these so far. Schwarber chrome. Upside down. Yohan Duran. Shane Baz blue. Sal Stewart. Nice little gray there for the Reds. And Lou Bob on the Clubhouse Collection relic, New York Mets. No, he is not a Met in this. He is Chicago White Sox in this. Lane Thomas on a chrome. Getting ahead of myself here with the trade. Robbie Ray base. There's Ben Rice, Son of Blue. Christian Walker, gray. Kyle Freeland. Chrome. Alejandro Kirk. There's Joe Dell, blue. Zach Neto, gray. And Bo Bichette, nice chrome refractor for the Blue Jays. So down Reese Olson. Pete Crow, Armstrong, blue. Brooks Lee, gray. And Lars Nootbaar on a blue. Cade Cavalli chrome. And black refractor upside down. That is Trevor Rogers, number /77. Those black refractors look amazing. 31 of 77 for Trevor Rogers. And we are into our second half now. Do I need a switch warming Burnabout out of the money mitt right now? Just try to get some better mojo flowing in this one. See what's holding us back right now from pulling something super massive. All right, perfect. Well, if it doesn't, I'm going to get him out of the money mitt. We'll give this next box our last shot. Or maybe I'll just leave it open for right now. We'll go blank money mitt for the time being if there's nothing here out of this box. Let's just see it though. Just give me something big. All right, come on now. Give it to me. Miguel Andujar. It's a little different too. It's weird. Miguel Andujar on a blue. Mason Wynn gray. All right, Soler chrome. Altuve gray. There is Jorge Soler blue. Buxton chrome. Owen Cassidy, nice blue, gray refractor, excuse me. Not refractor, but gray. Jason Dominguez blue. Ryan Pepio gray. Jack Dreher with the chrome refractor for the Dodgers. Blue triple. Emmett Sheehan gray. And Brandon Lau on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Tampa Bay Rays on that one. That's not going to knock Bernabel out of the mitts. Ronald Hearn on the black refractor. I'll just pop a chrome superfractor here. That'd be a little fun, wouldn't it? C.J. Abrams blue, J.J. Bleday gray. Upside down, Andy Pages, Colt Wilcox with a chrome. There's Rhino Hearn blue, Danny Jansen gray. And Jesus Sanchez with the chrome. CJ Kayfus, blue. Sealer gray. And Bo Naylor, a couple Guardians back-to-back in the blues. Matt McLain is our next refractor. Burleson chrome. And there we go. All right. We're just going to do that. Empty spot. The mid is vacant right now. The mid is vacant. Get a fresh pack of thick sleeves here real quick. Hopefully that's a jump start we need to get something real big on the board. Second, try to figure out how to get these sleeves in. I'll make a mess. I'm gonna drop these all over the place. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. Back into it. Yep. Empty mid time. Hoping that seeing the mids open will entice something big to come out. All right. Nothing there, even on the image variations. To be fair, I'm sure whoever has the Bernabel spot in this break wouldn't be mad at that. Oh, there's some color. All right, let's go here. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see it upside down. Shane Smith with a blue. Nolan McLean, sick card. Blue Speckle McLean. Spencer Horwitz, gray. Chase Burns, chrome rookie for the Reds. Different names popping up here. I like that. There's Jack Flaherty, blue. The gray. Glasnow, Will Smith. Jack Flaherty, chrome. And we've got here Carlos Estevez out of 77 for the Royals. I love those baby blue jerseys. Absolutely love the baby blues for the Royals. Angel Martinez chrome, Lubob gray. Sean Murphy blue, Dominic Smith refractor. Laddie chrome. All right, second stack here. There is, what is that even? Slade. Slade Ciccone on the blue. Aaron Judge on a gray. Joe Del chrome. Brandon Fod gray. Jesus on a blue. Jesus Luzardo there. Brett Beatty chrome. Quad rookie gray. That auto here. Luis Gil blue. Record breaker Riley Green gray. And the rookies quad. Refractor Drew Gilbert, Kennedy Corona, Tristan Peters, Justin Dean. There's Christian Ichiro, turn back the clock. Stephen Kwan gray and Jeff McNeil on the old Clubhouse Collection relic. I think we're due out of this case, guys. Jesus Luzardo on the chrome. Feels like we are overdue. In case number 2, 3 boxes left now. Anything in here? Nada. All right, 3 left in case number 2. Let's step it up. Show me something here in these next 3. something peeking out the side there. On that left side. Cole Wilcox on a blue. Carlos Narvaez, gray. They do chrome autos this year. J.P. Crawford on a chrome. Brooks Baldwin, blue. Dalton Varsho, gray. And was Ballesteros refractor for the Cubs. And Daggle Edge, Jose Altuve. Altuve on the decal. And a little buyback. Brewers, Tim Johnson on the buyback for the Milwaukee Brewers. There's Teoscar Hernandez blue. There's Roman Anthony on a gray border. That's what I thought. I thought I remember seeing an Ohtani chrome, like super fractor auto. Not pop, but in the initial teasing of this product. That would be a nice little hit. There is Jarren Duran blue chrome quad. And blue refractor. There's Love Guardian action. Kyle Manzardo. On the blue to 150 for the Guards. Alec Burleson blue. Jacob Wilson gray. Cole Ragans. Chrome. Darrell Hernandez gray. And here's a color that I saw. Cody Clemens blue. And we've got, what is that? Stolen base leaders. Orange refractor to 25. Jose Caballero and O'Neal Cruz. With the AL stolen base leaders. Orange to 25. I'm not going to look that one up right now, but we may have to end up doing a random for that one. Brian Hayes, gray. Well, I like orange. It gets us close to the Reds and Supers. Like Kelly blue, Robinson Pena on a gray. Mike Burrows chrome. And I see a relic. Dane Myers blue. Tarek Skubal gray with Jeremy Pena on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Astros with the relic. Mackenzie Gore chrome. And another box down. Maybe we'll just try to stack these chrome piles as high as they go. I'm feeling it now, guys. I'll tell you that much. Caffeine is not kicked in at this point. Nothing else there. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, 2 left. 2 left. In case number 2. Mike, I don't know if the empty money mitt was the play here. We might have to replace it with something. I liked it in theory, but I don't know if it's working for us. Oh boy. I guess that's low-hanging fruit there. There's Carson Williams on a chrome, Adley Rutschman blue. Torque. Or Adley Rutschman gray, Torque blue. There's Bo Bichette chrome, Ryan Kerkering gray. Matt Shaw, Rookie Cup blue, Manzardo gray. Robinson Pena on a chrome. Spencer Strider blue, Andrew Vaughn gray. And another relic here. Alec Bregman on the Clubhouse Collection relic. Man, there's Edwin Diaz on the refractor. Judge AL All-Stars. We'll give it the last box to see. But if we don't have a money mitt worthy card in this last box, then we're gonna have to throw something in there to switch up the mojo for the last case. There's Brian Reynolds blue, Casey Schmitz on the gray, chrome quad rookies. Blue Starling Marte, Bo Naylor gray. Roman Anthony with a nice chrome rookie for the Red Sox. Some of those big spots. Getting some chrome, some blues, a couple refractors in the mix. And there is Yuri Perez. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Black border. Black border Yuri for the Fish. There's Yandy Diaz blue, Joey Loperfido gray. Manny Machado blue, Dominic Smith chrome. And sweet Ellie De La Cruz refractor. There's Riley Green on a blue, Kevin Alcantara gray. All right. We need some last box mojo here. Case number 2, last Box Mojo. Here we go now, guys. Here we go now. Good luck, everybody. Mike Piazza, turn back the clock. Chrome. Cal Raleigh Gray. Jacob DeGrom Blue. There is Angel Martinez on the refractor. Caleb Durbin Gray. Young-Hoo Lee with a blue. Anthony Volpe Gray. And out of 77, Robert Hassel. Another nice low number parallel. Really like these out of 77s. Nationals and Robert Hassel on that one. It's a good sign for this box. Taj Bradley Chrome. Brenton Doyle Blue. Cade Horton Rookie Cup Gray. And, man, Clubhouse Collection Relic, Andrew Abbott's for the Reds to wrap us up. All right, Polanco Chrome. Well, looks like it's going to be down to this last case here. Mickey Moniak Blue, Dalton Rushing Gray. And that's kind of sick. Parker Messick Blue Rookie Refractor for the Guardians. Out of 150 on the Messick Blue. Get that card. Little Miz Orowski on the blue speckle. That's the first one we've seen of him, to be fair. All right, let's get Miz in the money mitt. Gray triple or quad rookie. Ballesteros Chrome. Salvi on the blue. There's a gray Max Fried, Freddie Peralta. That is, who is that? Luis Renfigo on the blue. Jacob Young refractor for the Nats. Durbin Blue. And the quad blue with a Jack Leiter gray. 2 cases down, guys. And 1 big time case left to go now. After, of course, I go through and look for the variations. Well, we got that one out of our system, so we can just go crazy in this last case. Save the best for last. How about that? look like anything for variations here. Par for the course there, I guess. Nothing. All right. It's time now for some last case mojo. We got Miz in the money mitt to help us out. It's time to go. We need to go right away on this one. These packs feel like they're sealed a little bit tighter. I think that's a good sign. Either that or my fingers are just getting tired. Could be either or. All right, good luck, guys. Let's see it right away. Right away here. There's Curtis Mead on a chrome. And nice. Some little Shohei Ohtani blue. It's a solid start. Ohtani on the blue spec. That's a gorgeous card. Carlos Correa gray. And we'll start it off with a relic. That's all right. That's all right. Will Smith Clubhouse Collection relic. Juan Soto chrome. There is Nathan Eovaldi on a chrome. Young Hoot Lee gray. There's Bryce Terang blue. Ian Seymour, rookie refractor. Ronald Acuna gray. There's a rookies quad blue. Gavin Sheets gray. There is Joey Cantillo blue for the Guardians. Rookie gray. Quad gray. Kyle Bradish, blue. TJ Friedel, white. And Jonah Tong, chrome base. For the Mets, Andrew Vaughn, blue. Corbin Carroll on a gray. Jackson Merrill, blue. Spencer Strider, gray. James Wood, chrome. Doesn't look like anything massive in this box. I've got a good feeling about this last case, though. There's PCA on a blue. Harry Ford on the rookie, gray. New name we haven't seen anything of yet. And, oh, sick. Tyler Soderstrom on the gold refractor to 50 with the championship belt. Athletics. I'll take the gold. I'll take the gold to start us off. All right. Like I said, nothing to take the money mitt out of that box, but I got a good feeling about case number 3 here tonight. See if we can start it off with any variations. yet. Who else is still up with us as we get into this third case? Is anyone going the distance with me tonight? All right, nothing in the first box. It's all right. Not worried. I was gonna say, Mike, did you get up for the day at 4 a.m. over there on the East Coast? Yeah, that feels a little early. Let's see it. Dansby Swanson blue. Turn back the clock. Mike Piazza on the gray. Victor Mesa Jr. gray. Dane Myers chrome. What up, Larry? Let's go here. Brennan Donovan chrome. And Brady House with the rookie blue. Bobby Witt gray. Kevin Alcantara blue. Cam Smith gray. Gotcha. Nice. There is upside down refractor Max Muncy. Angel Martinez blue. Kyle Bradish gray. Jarren Duran on the chrome. Basketball and baseball. There is upside down. It's a great case for the Tyler Soderstrom spot right now. Got the gold and now the Deckle Edge. Tyler Soderstrom there. Refractor Trevor Rogers for the O's. Wilson Contreras blue. Robert Suarez gray. And Brian Wu, Clubhouse Collection Relic. What up, Renzo? Kinda here. Jazz on a chrome. Awesome. Sounds good, Matt. We had a couple people lurking. There's a quad rookie refractor. Manny Machado gray. Luis Gill on the blue. And Tanner Bybee chrome with Ohtani on a gray. Maikel Garcia blue and Luis Castillo on a gray. No ink yet. Only 2 boxes in though. There's a ton of stuff stacked up to my left side here. said at the start I wasn't going to be able to stack them all up to the very top. I think I'm just going to run with it now. Again, guys, this is my last break of the night. I will be going straight home after this and getting as much sleep as possible. I think I'm still catching up on sleep from last weekend at the bachelor party. That's like I'm dumb. I do this to myself. I was also out late last night. Jenna and one of her friends have really close birthdays, so they always do like kind of a joint birthday. I don't want to say birthday party, but just birthday get together with friends. So of course I got to be there for the whole thing, and don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, but I did not get much sleep last night. We had a packed day today. We in case you guys didn't see on social media, had our first ever. We had purchased one of the local card shows from the group that had started it and was running it, and today was our first show with us being in charge. So we were up early, and the show was just a madhouse. It was crazy. It's a good sign when one of the only complaints that you hear is it was too busy. So we can work with that. We can work with too busy. I'd rather hear too busy than, oh, this was dead, this sucked. So we had that, and then trade night at the Blaine store a little bit later in the evening. So it was just a crazy day all day. It was fun. We're super pumped about how everything went. Super, super pumped. Ooh, what is this? A little black border action. There is Freddie Peralta on a black border. Top right corner kind of got dinged up a little bit. It's weird that was upside down. Peralta for the Brewers. Tyler Soderstrom blue, Dominic Smith gray, and Harry Ford with a blue. Harry Ford color. There is, man. We're gonna do the Evan Carter Chrome Rainbow here. That's crazy. There's a blue refracted to 150. We got a gold in there and something else. Evan Carter's spot going crazy here. There's Harry Ford. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Is that going to be in Cleveland? Like downtown somewhere? And there's Young-Hoo Lee. How about a second numbered parallel in this box? See, I'm telling you guys, things are looking up in this case. Green to 99. Young-Hoo Lee. There's Mike Trout on a blue. Gray George Springer. Chris Bryant blue. Salvi Perez gray. It was good, Matthew. It was really good. Not overly crazy by any means, which was nice. There's Shane Baz refractor, but still plenty of people here. I saw plenty of deals getting done, and people were hanging out for quite a while. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's our first trade night that we've done in a long time. There's Carter Jensen on a nice rookie gray. Figured it was perfect timing with the show today. Mick Abel on a gray. Simpson gray. Oh, right on. Awesome. That's nice. That's kind of right in your backyard then. Don't have to go far. I did not know. The Strongsville show is the longest running show in the U.S.? That's wild. There's a Cunha blue. Skeen Scooble gray. Kind of impressive, actually. And we're going relic again. Ezekiel Tovar. Clubhouse collection relic. Still plenty of boxes to get through to find some more ink. Nico Horner Chrome. Christian Campbell with a chrome. Westberg gray. Drake Baldwin on a blue. Yeah, we want to get into a little bit more of a regular schedule doing sports trade nights. That's got to be an Acuna image variation. He's swinging a hammer right there. That is the Acuna image variation. That's awesome. With the hammer. I'm going to throw that in the mid just because I think that's my favorite card that we've seen so far. Edward Cabrera, chrome, Matt Chapman, gray. Yeah, Matthew, I'm glad to hear that the kids had a blast at the Pokemon night. That's always one of our favorite events. Duran blue and the Connor Norby gray. That one's a blast. Oh, sweet. Was that out of the celebration megas, Mike? That's a great pull. Those mascot autos are tough. And Dinger's no slider, but that's still a cool card. Yeah, that's I knew they were tough. That's crazy. Was it one of the Dynasty autos, or do they have like regular base autos too? I appreciate it, Matthew. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Yeah, this is our first Pokemon night that we did at both stores too, because the last one was our first one at the Blaine store, and we did it only at the Blaine store. So splitting it up was nice as well. I'd heard the Blaine store was a madhouse, and the Champlin store was super busy, but a lot more manageable. Obviously, smaller location there, so we've had some nights at the Champlin store where you can't even take a step without running into 5 different people. He's the best, Mike. He's the best. All right, we got to see some ink here. There is Refractor Caden Dana. preferably of the red variation. There's William Abreu on a blue. Andrew Hoffman, gray. And another relic. Come on now. Young-Hoo Lee is our Clubhouse Collection relic. It's all right. We're getting all these relics out of the way. We're gonna go on an auto run here. Jordan Walker chrome. Upside down, Dylan Beavers on the chrome rookie. There's a gray Max Muncy. He lit it up this spring. I had a whole bunch of Muncy stuff listed on eBay. I think it all got popped. There's J-Dom on the blue. Roki Sasaki chrome, William Contreras gray. And nice Connolly early with the blue rookie for the Red Sox. Matt McLain blue. And upside down, Alec Bohm. We were talking about him earlier. No mismanaging anything here. There's Alec Bohm, black border for the Phillies. Jose Barrios, blue. Lars Nootbaar, gray. Ben Rice on a blue. Reese Olson on the refractor. Yeah, that's about what it's been running, Matthew, and that's pretty typical. That's not outside of the norm by any means. Cole Reagan's gray. Sal Stewart with a blue. Victor Robles gray. Sir Mullins. Well, I just want to get this first one out of the way out of this case. Jose Caballero gray. And upside down, Jack Dreher blue rookie cup refractor out of 150. CJ Kafis, blue. Victor Mesa, gray. And upside down, Matt Olson, chrome. So I also know that we're due for some ink coming up here soon. Nothing for variations there. Looks like 8 boxes left. My 5 row is pretty full. Stash all the base down there. I'll grab a fresh one. Finish this break up. It is definitely time. Adam Frazier on a blue. Quad rookie gray. And Noah McLean on the blue for the Mets. Those blue speckles look so good. There's a refractor. Quad rookie pitchers. Upside down, Javier Baez, chrome. Stephen Kwan, blue. Hassan Kim on gray. There's a little Judge, blue. Trout, gray. And refractor, Dylan Cease for the Blue Jays. There is George Springer, blue. Ben Rice, gray. Lawrence Butler, chrome. Get this stuff top loaded up. It's right on top of this next stack. Jordan, chrome. Slate's Coney, blue. Mookie Betts, gray. And Jordan Lawler with the Clubhouse Collection relic. We at least got to find one of like the hand-numbered patches or something like that. Braxton Ashcraft, chrome. And, oh my goodness, that's actually wild. I didn't expect it there. There's a flashbacks relic. Ken Griffey Sr. That's kind of amazing. Ken Griffey Sr. numbered out of 77. 27 of 77 on the flashback relic. I did not expect it to be in the same box as a different relic. I'll take it, though. That's kind of sick. All right, we'll cheat a little bit more on the showcase here to get Griffey up top. There's Bryce Eldridge on a chrome. Chris Bryant, gray. A little championship. Ohtani, blue. Not mad that that happened. There's Luis Morales, chrome. Wilyer Abreu, gray. There's the quad rookies, blue. Yainer Diaz on a gray. That is a little bit weird how that kind of just happened. Haven't had a single numbered relic yet, and I just popped into my head. I think that bodes well for the autos. If we got some weird kind of short printed stuff in here. I think that means our autos are going to be big. There he is. Image variation. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Take that. Let's see. There's an image variations. All right, 7 left now. Still plenty of time. Now, Renzo, I think this is my fault, not theirs. I think this is more my fault. Actually, I'm gonna pretend that Titus picked these. Blame Titus. A lot of really good stuff here. We just need the ink. Need a couple big autos. Of course, Titus had a red auto in his single case earlier this evening. He stole it from me. Upside down, Luis Castillo on the refractor. There's a little Jordan Lawler blue and Kenley Jansen gray. And Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Clubhouse Collection relic. So it's a straight line of relics. All of our autos going to be at the end here. Yusei Kikuchi Chrome. I'd rather have it that way anyways. We did the opposite in the first case where we hit the autos right away. There's a refractor Ernie Clements. There's Cole Wilcox gray. Gabriel Moreno on the blue. Paul Skeens chrome. Yu Darvish gray. Little Ichiro blue and Mickey Moniak gray. And Deckle Edge Royce Lewis. I think someone was asking for some Royce. There is nice little edge. And there's a buyback. Randy Moffett. I haven't seen one of these in a little bit. Randy Moffett on the throwback. 50th anniversary buyback for the Giants. Sean Murphy blue. Carlos Rodon gray. Mason Miller blue. JJ Bleday chrome. Upside down. Jose Altuve chrome. Yeah, not a ton. Not a ton. Spencer Strider blue. Cal Raleigh gray. There's Salvi on a blue. Alec Burleson gray. Upside down. Bradley Blaylock chrome. There is Rafael Devers blue. Josh Hader gray. And Castellanos on a chrome base. 6 boxes left. With no autos left in this case, or sorry, no autos hit yet in this case. I like our odds for the second half being hot. Not much variations here either. All right. Last half case of the night. Six boxes left here at 4:53 in the morning. There's upside down Evan Carter Chrome. And Trey Esevich, there we go. Finally showing up with a blue speckle. The Blue Jays on the board with some Trey. Kyle Manzardo on the gray. And Andrew Abbott with the Clubhouse Collection relic. We are really just saving these autos for the end, huh? Starling Marte Refractor. They're marinating right now. They're getting better every single box. Freddie Peralta on the chrome. Kyle Isbell gray. Lil Skeen Scooble blue. Upside down refractor. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Frankie Lindor gray. There is Derek Jeter on the blue. Jack Dreyer gray. And Lou Piniella, that's a sweet buyback, actually. The Yankees with the 50th anniversary buyback. Those back-to-back boxes with a buyback. Little Christian Montez, blue. Quad rookie, gray. And Jorge Mateo with a blue. Royce Lewis chrome. And Trey Esevich with the chrome. There you go. Now he's popping up. Josh Hader, blue. Joey Lopez-Vito, gray. Kyle Freeland, blue. Michael Harris, gray. And Kyle Teal with the base chrome. Little dual blue. That's Carlos Estevez, Robert Suarez, Noelvi Marte, gray. And upside down, refractor torque to wrap up this box. Down to 5 now, guys. Getting into the home stretch. know we're due here in this case. We know we're due. Let's see it. Let's see it pop here. There's Jordan Lawler on the blue. Yamamoto gray. Just looking for that red. Miguel Andujar chrome. And a blue Salvi Perez. Royce Lewis gray. Denzel Clark with a blue refractor out of 150. Athletics with some color. Upside down, Josh Young blue, Joey Cantillo gray. There is Danny Jansen blue. Nolan McLean on the chrome. Refractor, Mickey Moniak for the Rockies. Little blue Mason Miller, Mitch Keller base, Brooks Baldwin gray. There's Noelvi Marte chrome, Brian Wu gray. Jung Lee on a blue, and that's got to be an image variation right there. CJ Abrams, yep, image variation for the Nationals. Got that one right away, sitting by the cage there. Francisco Lindor chrome, nice Trey Yesovich gray. Blue Jays. Yesovich colors really started to pop here in this last case. Blue J-Rod, Geraldo Perdomo gray. And Deckle Edge, oh, that's sick. There we go, Roman Anthony. That card is kind of epic. The rookie Deckle Edge for the Red Sox. Yep, I love that. I love that. That's what we needed. We'll knock around other Cunha here. And let's see. I'm going to knock Christian Moore, actually, off there. We'll knock Carson Williams. Nope, I lied. We're going to knock Christian Campbell. We got more autos coming up. Roman Anthony takes the money mid here. There's a CJ Abrams chrome. That's better. Now give me some ink in this same box. There is a quad rookie blue, Cody Clemens gray. There's definitely a relic coming up. It is Bo Bichette on the Clubhouse Collection relic. It's all right. I'll take that. I'll take the Roman Anthony. in that box. Refractor quad rookie. That'll set us up better going into these last 4 now. Pulled out the 1 image variation. Let's see what else we got. All right, 4 left now. Had the 1 image variation there. Wasn't really expecting some more. This one's like flying out of the box. That's got to be a good sign. It's reading the packs feel a little bit weird. Kind of all got shuffled around. Kyle Schwarber blue. Trey Turner Judge on the gray. Little Bryson Stott gray or blue. Another dual. Glasnow Will Smith gray. Victor Mesa Jr. chrome. And there's a buyback. Upside down. Ramon Hernandez. It's a great mustache. I wish I could grow a stash like that. That's sick. Chicago Cubs with the buyback. Marcus Semien blue. Nice CJ Kayfus gray rookie for the Guards. Upside down. Harrison Bader refractor. Adam Frazier blue, Brennan Donovan gray. Ooh, going down. Bader is all good. There's Colton Cowser on a blue. Zach McKinstry refractor. Skubal Chrome. Rookies Quad Blue. And Salvi. I like that image of Salvi on the gray right there. Wilson Contreras Chrome. Dylan Beavers on the gray. Rob Howard Judge, sweet looking card. There's Yusei Kikuchi Chrome. Ezekiel Tovar Blue. Upside down, Paul Skeens Chrome and an Owen Cassie Gray. With South Relic Blue. Manny Machado All-Stars Gray. And another relic here, Manny Machado. Alright. These next three. Where's our ink at here? Kyle Bradish Chrome. I said they're just marinating. Those things are just marinating right now. Just got to go out with a bang and save the best for last. Let's see if we got any variations here. There is one. How about CJ Abrams? Back-to-back boxes with the same image variation. That's crazy. I like it. Congrats to the CJ Abrams spot doubling down on the image variation. Down to 3. Now we're really in the home stretch. Pressure's on in these next 3. Let's see, out of 77 here. Nice. Nolan McLean. 43 of 77. That's sick. There we go. There's some more nice color. We can actually put the Acuñas together. I'll put the image variations up front. I'll put the McLean out of 77 there. That's a great card. That's a great card. Some great rookie stuff in this case. Taylor Ward Chrome. Johnny Bench is sick. Looks like it needs an auto right there. It's the dust from the dirt popping up. There's Miguel Andujar blue. Ryan McMahon gray. And Clubhouse Collection relic, Nick Kurtz. Athletics on that one. Are we going to go back-to-back boxes with ink here to end it? Chase Dollander Chrome. J.P. Crawford Refractor. Jackson Merrill Gray. The Cal Raleigh. Quentin, if you close it, I'll break it right after this. Andrew McCutchen. Chrome. Slade Ciccone on the gray. There's Jonathan Aranda blue. Miguel Vargas gray. And Matt Alexander with the Athletics on the buyback. Kyle Stowers on the blue. There's a nice Cam Schlittler gray for the Yankees. Sweet one there for Schlittler. CJ Abrams, blue. Mackenzie Gore, refractor. There's Andy Pages on a chrome. Emmett Sheehan on the blue. Young Quincy Noel, gray. There's a blue Mason Wynn. Hunter Brown, gray. And Matt Strom, chrome. Polar Bear blue. And Noel McLean on another nice gray there. Jackson Holiday chrome. Down to 2. Massive stacks next to me. We are down to 2. Let's see if we got any variations sitting in here. See what's been marinating in here till the near end. We got a little color coming up. There is Anthony Volpe on the out of 77. Feel like we've gotten a handful of these in this case. There's Sean Murphy on a refractor. Matt Chapman, blue. Denzel Clark, gray. And what do we have here? That looks like something interesting, doesn't it? It's a relic. What is this? Out of 77, Cal Raleigh. Take that for a rally. Cal Raleigh Clubhouse Collection on the hand-numbered 10 of 77. Game used swatch for the Cal Raleigh spot. Kind of a sick one. I'll take that if we're getting a rally. Is that 2 numbered relics in this case? Adley Rutschman on the chrome. Noah Cameron chrome. Josh Naylor gray. There's a J-Rod blue. Casey Schmidt chrome. Jeremy Pena gray. Luis Castillo chrome. Sean Murphy gray. And Rob Dressler with the buyback there. What's up, Quentin? There's Ernie Clement on a blue. And a little Ronel Blanco gray. There's Carter Jensen on the blue chrome. So we went for the Royals. Lars Nootbaar refractor. Cal Raleigh chrome for the Mariners. And Jose Caballero blue. Bradley Rodriguez gray. Max Muncy on the blue. Will Smith gray. Judge All-Star. And refractor Ichiro. Freddie Freeman blue. Corbin Burns gray. And Dalton Rushing on a chrome to wrap up that box. We're down, guys, to some last box mojo here. Right after we get through and find these variations. All right. There she is there. Let's see it here, guys. See a monster in this last box. Saving the best for last. See if we can make something crazy. See if we can make something crazy happen here. Alright, that's all the packs. There we go. Good luck, guys. There's Colton Cowser on a blue. Willy Adames on the gray. Heriberto Hernandez with the chrome. There's Riley Green on a blue. CJ Abrams gray. And Caminero on a chrome. And there's Anthony Volpe. Get the out of 77, and now the deck will cut in the same case. Nice stuff for the Volpe spot. There's the duel with a whole bunch of Dodgers on there. Ernie Clement on a gray. Alvin Marte blue. Brandon Lowe with the gold refractor to 50. Man, these gold chromes look so good. Tampa Bay Rays 50 of 50 on the gold. Owen Cassie chrome for the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber blue. Joe Ryan. There's a gray. Max Fried, Freddie Peralta. Upside down. Oh, that's kind of sick. Paul Gervais, Jack Perkins, Dylan Smith, Zachary Maxwell out of 99 on the rookie pitcher's green. The green quad there. Ketel Marte, gray. Ellie De La Cruz blue. It's upside down. Cole Young on the base chrome. Miguel Andujar gray. Michael Busch blue. Josh Young gray. Upside down Mike Burrows refractor. And to the very end, Frankie Lindor with a blue, Anthony Volpe gray. And we are going relic again to end it, man. We got the no auto case, unfortunately, at the end. 2 numbered relics, though, and a whole bunch of... I do think that was the best case in terms of the numbered parallels that we got. Even non-numbered, like the Roman Anthony. A lot of big cards, actually. So they must have swapped us out for a couple autos for the numbered relics. But that, my friends, here is going to wrap us up. Overall, that was a really fun break. Appreciate you guys filling that thing up and either hanging out with me late through the nights or catching this on the replay tomorrow. We still have to double check these variations here. Go through, let's try to find something. And that, my friends, is going to be it. Appreciate you guys as always. We got a whole bunch of stuff to recap here. Let's go through first. We have got, I don't know, I'm going to grab these out. Our big stacks of, we've got chrome there. Those are just the base chromes. We've got our blue speckles there. And then we've got the gray parallels here at the very ends. So you can see the sizes of those, not including any of the big rookies that I was pulling out and sleeving on their own. So that's everything right there, these big stacks. Stash these all away. All right, there we go. Those are the big stacks. Let's go through our let's see. Let's go through our bigger name rookies. We've got the chrome base here to start. Owen Cassie, Cole Young, Nolan McLean, Trey Yesovich, Kyle Teal, Bryce Eldridge, Dylan Beavers, Jonah Tong, Roman Anthony, Carson Williams, Chase Burns, Owen Cassie, Bryce Eldridge, Jonah Tong, Samuel Vassallo, Dylan Beavers, Carson Williams, Cole Young, Owen Cassie, Connolly Early. After that, we've got our blue chromes, again, of the bigger names. Rookies and a couple vets in here. Carter Jensen, Trey Yesovich, Ohtani, Nolan McLean, Aaron Judge, CJ Kayfus, Connolly Early, Jacob Mizorowski, Harry Ford, Brady House, Shohei Ohtani, Nolan McLean, CJ Kayfus, Christian Moore, Peyton Tolley, The Password, Owen Cassie, Carson Williams, Jonah Tong, The Password, Dylan Beavers, Cags, Peyton Tolley, Connolly Early, and Roman Anthony. And then the grays. Same thing with the big names. Nolan McLean, Cam Schlittler, Dylan Beavers, Owen Cassie, CJ Kayfus, Trey Yesovich, Carter Jensen, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Roman Anthony, Owen Cassie, The Password, Carson Williams, Jonah Tong, Bubba Chandler, Cags, Dylan Beavers, Bryce Eldridge, and Roman Anthony. For all of our base refractors, chrome refractors seem to pop. Mike Burrows, Lars Nootbaar, Ichiro, Sean Murphy, JP Crawford, Mackenzie Gore, Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader, Mickey Moniak, quad rookie, Spencer Torkelson, Starling Marte, Yamamoto, Luis Castillo, Ernie Clement, quad rookie, Dylan Cease, Reese Olson, Caden Dana, Shane Baz, Max Muncy, Trevor Rogers, quad rookie, Ian Seymour, Jacob Young. There is Angel Martinez, Ellie De La Cruz, Edwin Diaz, Moises Ballesteros, quad rookie, Dominic Smith, Matt McLean, Jack Dreyer, Caleb Durbin, Bo Bichette, Logan Webb, Zach Gallen, Patrick Bailey, Seth Lugo, Bryce Terang, Adolis Garcia, Luis Gill, PCA, Julio Rodriguez, Mike Yastrzemski, Christian Montes de Oca, Jack Flaherty, Jorge Soler, Ryan O'Hearn, Zach Jalab, Trey Sweeney, O'Neill Cruz, and Robert Hassel. Mark Vientos, Harrison Bader, Justin Martinez, Robinson Pena, Nolan Shanuel, Zach McKinstry, Brian Rocio, Max Fried, Andre Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Hai-Sung Kim, Eugenio Suarez, Patrick Bailey, Connor Henderson, Moises Ballesteros, and Taj Bradley. Some bigger name refractors here. Cags, Carson Williams, and Roman Anthony. From there, let's go the buybacks. We've got Rob Dressler, Matt Alexander, Ramon Hernandez, Lou Piniella, Randy Moffett, Tim Johnson, Stan Bonson, Nelson Briels, Leon Roberts, Rennie Stennett, Joe Lease, Minnie Minoso, Elliot Rodriguez. The Deckle edges here. Anthony Volpe, Royce Lewis, Tyler Soderstrom, Jose Altuve, Brian Reynolds, Freddie Freeman, Simeon Woods Richardson, Mookie Betts, Spencer Strider, quad rookie, and Kerry Carpenter. After that, our black borders, Alec Bohm, Freddie Peralta, Yuri Perez, Jesus Luzardo, Evan Carter. And then let me sort these out by variation real quick. All right, image variations first. We've got Manny Machado, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Mookie Betts, Fernando Tatis Jr., CJ Abrams, and CJ Abrams. We've got 3 of the All-Star icons on the bottom left. Ketel Marte, Ronald Acuna Jr. Actually, let me put that up there. And Aaron Judge on the All-Star variation. And then the banner change. Instead of the banner, it's the baseball. Young-Hoo Lee and Young-Hoo Lee. From there, we've got Chrome Refractors. All right, here we go. Blues out of 150. Brendan Donovan, Kyle Manzardo, Parker Messick, Evan Carter, Denzel Clark, Jack Dreher. Greens to 99. Brian Rocchio, Young-Hoo Lee, and the quad rookies. Black to 77. Big Christmas and Trevor Rogers. Golds to 55. Golds to 50. Evan Carter. Casey Schmidt, Tyler Soderstrom, Brandon Lau, and the orange 25, Jose Caballero, and O'Neal Cruz. Out of 77, we've got Anthony Volpe, Robert Hassel, Carlos Estevez, Bradley Blaylock. And a whole big stack of relics here. We've got Nick Castellanos, Nick Kurtz, Manny Machado, Bo Bichette, Andrew Abbott, Renato Tatis Jr., Jordan Lawler, Young-Hoo Lee, Ezekiel Tovar, Brian Wu, Will Smith, Andrew Abbott, Alex Bregman, Jeremy Pena, Jeff McNeil, Brandon Lau, Luis Roberts, Luis Arias, Juan Soto, Dylan Cease, Andrew McCutchen, Adolis Garcia, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, Junior Caminero, Ben Rice, Ozzie Albies, Riley Green, Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman, James Wood, Ezekiel Tovar, and then the number 10 of 77, Cal Raleigh, big dumper relic. After that, we've got some autos, Christian Campbell, Warming Bernabel, Colby Thomas, Augustin Ramirez, and Otto Kemp, which will bring us to our showcase. We'll start it off, the Flashbacks relic. I think this looks great. Ken Griffey Sr., 27 of 77. I'm assuming that is going to go to the unassigned. Oh, nope, he is his own spot. Owald with the Ken Griffey Sr. spots. From there, we've got the nickname variation. This is the only nickname variation we saw. PCA. Pete Crow Armstrong is going to Mike Molesky. Sweet one there, Mike. Carson Williams for the Tampa Bay Rays. Blue refractor to 150. Let's see. Carson Williams making his way to YB Cards. Christian Moore on a nice rookie blue refractor as well to 150. With the Angels, Christian Moore going to Monotopia. We've got Ronald Acuna Jr. loaded up here, the All-Star variation, the out of 77, and the image variation, swinging the hammer. All the Acunas here. Going up to the Braves and Jose Fafre. We've got Gunnar Henderson next on an image variation and the out of 77. Gunnar Henderson to Jose Fafre. Nolan McLean on the left-hand side. Rookie image variation and the rookie out of 77. Scroll down to the Mets here, and Nolan McLean going to Monotopia. And then in our money mitts, this card is nasty. The Decal Edge Roman Anthony rookie for the Boston Red Sox. And Roman going to Jesus Quintana. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up my night. Appreciate you guys as always. Have a great rest of your night and a great Sunday. And we'll catch you back here later. Thanks, everyone.